perspective, nigga, y'all already know what we finna talk about. You know what's funny, bro? You niggas is let's go ahead and knock this shit out the park right here. That nigga did not get beat up for snitching, so let's go ahead and kill all that shit right there. That's hoe ass shit. And it's funny because 6ix9ine get beat up at LA Fitness. First time I hear that, I'm thinking, oh, that nigga was talking crazy to somebody, or somebody just recognized who he was. Cause this was in Miami, I want to say. Maybe it's not, I don't know. But everybody is applauding that shit. What the fuck is you applauding for, my nigga? When y'all the gangsters, like, that nigga should have been spanked. It's funny because y'all do the same thing with CW, and I'm not gonna say his name, we're just gonna say CW. Y'all say, oh, he a rat, he a snitch, whoop de whoop. But as soon as you in his presence or something, or you got the opportunity to do something, oh, he worked with the feds. Nigga, you knew he worked with the feds, supposedly, from your objective, like from your point of view, he worked with the feds. You knew that when you was sitting there saying you was gonna do all this shit to him. So as soon as you see him, oh, I can't touch him, we got police around him. Nigga, you knew that shit before that. So when this happens, now it's, oh, you got what you deserve. It was bound to happen. No, you niggas is taking a narrative and placing it somewhere. We don't know if this shit is staged. We don't know if he did this shit, because keep in mind, there was nobody talking about this nigga. When nobody talking about this nigga had finally phased his way out of the algorithm. And now this shit done happened, it'll boost him back up, because now I know all y'all niggas, because it shows all y'all niggas in the comments want to hear his side. So he gonna milk this shit for as long as he can again, and probably do this shit again. Keep doing it, keep doing it, keep doing it. That's what I see. I ain't see this and like, that's what he get, bitch ass nigga. I ain't do that. Because we ain't touch him. It wasn't no niggas punching on him. So once again, he's gonna pull all this shit out of his ass, just like he said. Y'all niggas did all that clapping when Alpo got killed, knowing that he didn't get killed for snitching. Nigga fucked somebody bitch. And that's what he got killed. Y'all niggas want that narrative to work so bad that you'll force it somewhere. If you want that narrative to live, then stand on it. If you really feel that way about snitching, stand on it, nigga. Deal with a nigga when they tell. If not, shut the fuck up. Because shit like this shouldn't even be a fucking discussion. This shit shouldn't even be a headline. Honestly, my opinion, I don't give a fuck about no shit like that. About no bitch ass. That's a hoe. That nigga's a whore. And you niggas that's in the comments and niggas that wanna be, oh, this is what happened. See, that's why I tell you not to. You're a whore, bro. You want attention. What intellectual thing can you tell me other than niggas doing nigga shit? Can you tell me how to get a 401k? Can you tell me how to fix my car? Can you tell me how to put a loan? All you niggas want to do is drama, drama, drama. It's funny, bro. If you want to just see some shit, get on Say Cheese and just scroll. If you see some drama, watch the number. Now go to the next one and see what the numbers is there. Go to the next one, see what that's what I do. Only reason I'm talking about this shit, honestly, is because you niggas is making something that is not. Because keep in mind, if this was a nigga, and like I said, CW, I'm gonna put him to the side because this is an older nigga. If it was a nigga my age, 25, 26, and he did the same thing 6ix9ine did, that nigga would've got smacked. I can promise you that, 100%. Unless you make a deal with them niggas and you want some, okay, what you want me to do? You want me to do this? Okay, we'll do that. And you got my back, right? But then again, I still think some of you niggas will crash out to kill that nigga. If it's a nigga, but when it's another race, just like this nigga should have never been able to do the shit he did in the first fucking place, and we wouldn't be here right now. This shit is irritating, bro. Because when niggas get in the interrogation room, when it's just you and two detectives, maybe one detective, I had two detectives in my shit. And you like, that's reality for your ass. Like, you get to ask yourself, like, do I want to stand on this shit that I know ain't nobody else standing on? And I know nobody else is standing on it because I'm sitting here looking at a fucking written statement by somebody I thought was somebody, I thought was a gangster. I thought niggas stood on principles. I'm looking at his statement right here. Or do I go ahead and roll over? And you know, CW said something that made me think. I don't know if it's true or not, but it made me think. He was like, Lil Durk told on King Von. That's how he beat that charge. Cause usually the way I know that shit work, if it's two niggas that did something and one nigga died, they slap the other nigga with it. That's what I know for a fact. So supposedly as soon as this nigga died, they put these charges on him, Rico, and he got this nigga killed and all this shit. But your shit doesn't go with it, it just kind of goes, you beat it. One people would be able to beat it if he was still here. I doubt it, because with you fighting them other two cases will make it seem, just throw that in there too. Dog, it's like this. If you don't like the outcome of shit, make a difference. If you don't like that snitches is not getting stitches and shit like that, because this is not that. I would debate with anybody on this planet that nigga did not get, that's not retaliation for snitching, bro. It's not. Them niggas that he done told on probably ain't even, they don't give a fuck. Cause they looking at it like, this nigga did show us a life that we never would've got being out here. Let's be realistic, my nigga. If somebody came to you right now and said, bro, I can put millions of dollars in your hand, you get to splurge, ball out, nobody can touch you for a year, but you gonna have to go do like 20. I think niggas will take that deal, bro. I really do think that. And niggas that's in the comments showing, yeah, man, fuck that nigga. Let me see where your career is at, bro. Because if you had something going, you really wouldn't give a fuck about this shit. I understand if a nigga talk about you, they show lick back, but at the same time, is it? Because if it was me, I'd be like, I'm supposed to get that nigga. Fuck this nigga who got this nigga. He didn't even do half of the shit I would do if I got my hands on him. That's how I would look at it. I wouldn't be applauding and shit like, bro, there's nothing to fucking applaud. Y'all understand this nigga's Mexican, right? He ain't a nigga, fool. I don't give a fuck, and I know how them niggas up north think, or East Coast, whatever you wanna call it. It's not the same shit, bro. This shit is really fucking irritating, bro, because I did not see. I saw the post probably 30 minutes after 6ix9ine posted it, and I was like, this shit looks like a publicity stunt. That's what I thought. Anybody will take an ass whooping. When you don't touch money like him, you'll take an ass whooping just to get back in the algorithm. You'll take an ass whooping, bro. Nigga been kidnapped before, so he's been beaten before. And who say that shit's even real? I don't know. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, you look at the internet so much, you just gotta question everything. Like, what the fuck is this shit? And why the fuck is everybody so in tune with this shit? Maybe it's because I'm older now. But it's just like this shit does not fucking... Like I said, I'm doing these videos because the shit is annoying, bro. It's like... You got all this money, bro. And I'm talking to rappers that I saw in that bitch, bro. You got all this money and like... You're intrigued by this shit? So what happens... Okay, so let's say this. What happens if it comes out that shit was staged? Then what? You niggas is in the same fucking boat. I saw somebody say, has anybody touched Zimmerman yet? Niggas is quick to tell them nigga that everybody's doing legal shit around there. Whatever happens, happens. That's why I didn't understand when that nigga said, niggas fuck my girl. Niggas did this. Bro, you on the street. What the fuck you think this is? Oh, you think this is the sidewalk where everybody walk? Nah, bitch. It's 2-ton vehicles moving in this motherfucking road, nigga. Ain't shit saying you decide to step in this bitch knowing that there's 2-ton heavy vehicles flying down this road. You decide to come out here and play in the road and you surprised that you got hit? Like, so all that shit, he was a civilian, bro. Civilians don't put money on niggas' heads. Civilians don't do that. Once you do that, you're not a civilian no more. This shit is so fucking irritating, bro, because everybody wants to be somebody. but they don't want to put the work in to be somebody, bro. They just want to be somebody. Niggas want to be pimps, niggas want to be players, niggas want to be gangsters, niggas want to be all type of shit, bro. All the bad shit too. Nobody wants to be good shit. We seeing niggas don't want to be basketball players, niggas don't want to be movie stars, niggas don't want to be politicians. Everybody wants to be bad shit, but get mad when bad shit happens to them. Like, this shit doesn't make any sense. I thought this video was gonna be longer, but I'm really like, I just don't understand, like, what is it gonna take for y'all to be like, okay, this is the end of this? You know, I was talking to Grump, and Grump asked me, he was like, how long you think we finna come into like a new shift in the culture? And I was like, you know what, bro? I can believe that, but what severity is gonna happen? What severe thing is gonna happen to shift it? It would have to be like Lil Durk, Young Boy dying, but I still don't even think that shit would happen. I don't. Niggas is getting to positions to where shit looks really fucking shifty, bro. Shit looks really like that King Von shit, like Quando Rondo being interviewed by 6ix9ine, and it's like, I wonder if somebody threw some money at 6ix9ine, but he give up that location. He interviewed that nigga if he hasn't already. This is the shit that goes like, cause it's like, dog, this shit is not entertaining. It's not. It's really fucking repetitive and it's repulsive. Like, but y'all niggas get off on this shit. When it's a nigga in your hood right now that told on your people and your people locked up, and you see this nigga every day. But you got the nerve to get online and tell that nigga that come on. You can't play both sides of this shit, bro. You either in this shit or you ain't. Cause this nigga, you could say he's smart. I don't think the nigga is smart. But y'all just put this nigga back in the algorithm. I just put him back in the mix, bro. This nigga ain't got no music out. If he drop music, nigga, then that should tell you everything. That should tell you everything. If nigga say he got jumped, I saw him and a nigga with a phone and a nigga that was with him saying, y'all just jumped me. Then I see a picture of one nigga punching him. I don't see the jumping. I see a one-on-one. Maybe the niggas didn't want to shoot him a one-on-one. I don't know. I don't care. My thing is this. The nigga did not get beat up for snitching. Somebody's probably going to interview the nigga. Probably not, because it look like a white dude and white people know. I'm not going to get on camera and incriminate myself, nigga. Fuck I look like. Not a rapper. That's what rappers do. Rappers get on camera and incriminate themselves. They get mad at the interviewer for saying, oh, you the police. But I'm talking about this open crime. This open case that has not been solved. Because I don't know if you niggas know this, but the person you assaulted does not have to press charges. You're fighting in a public building. They can simply hit you on that shit. Destruction of property, all that shit. But you niggas get off on this shit, bro. I think who was the last person that died and I was like, I'm over this shit. It might have been Nipsey. No, it wasn't Nipsey. I think it was Nipsey. I think when Nipsey died. Nipsey died after Mac Miller? I don't remember. But I think it was Nipsey. When Nipsey passed, I was like, I'm over this shit. Because it's like the logic that people have is like, I could tell you the truth, and if you don't like the truth, motherfucker, run with a lie because it sounds more convenient. And that's exactly what this shit is here. Like, niggas is like, that's what happens when you snitch. Is it? It takes that long? If it take that long for you to get touched for snitching, nigga, everybody's gonna snitch. Nigga be in jail, nigga, I'm gonna tell on this nigga when I get out, because these niggas don't take a minute to get me, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this money, put this money over here, get some guns, call some niggas, because I know they don't fuck with them niggas, so they see them niggas and it's on, because shit keep me out. Come on, bro. You telling me it takes that long? It takes that long to get touched for snitching. Shit is fucking repulsive, bro. It really is. I can't believe I'm sitting here talking about this shit. It's just, dog. You know, CW said something, he was like, no, I'm not even gonna get it. I'm not gonna. That's for another video. Sum up like this. This nigga did not get punched on for fucking telling. He didn't. And once niggas realize that, it's gonna be a lot more telling. Shit, Gunner just told, bro. Gunner's still walking out here, bro. That's my fucking point, man. This nigga is still walking. What y'all want to say about Gunner? Y'all gotta wait for Thug to get convicted for you to understand that he told. Y'all gonna smack Gunner? Because if Gunner get picked up by a record label, what you gonna say? Oh, Gunner work with the people. Nigga, that's what telling is. Like, what the fuck are we talking about? But you got somebody like CW ain't never been on paperwork. Nigga just talk. Because it ain't what you, other than like asking like, why you think like that? Why you think? Because you don't want the right answer. You don't want an answer at all. You just hear some shit you don't like, fuck him. That nigga 6ix9ine was sitting in that motherfucking box telling the whole thing, bro. Nigga still walking this earth. Why? Why? That's just wild. Like, niggas sat there and told on everybody. Niggas that ain't had shit that wasn't even in it like that. Troy Ave. Like, we have niggas that do this shit. And everybody still walking around like shit's sweet, cause shit is sweet. It's like you put yourself in this. That's like me saying, if I see anybody wearing blue, nigga, I'm blasting on them ass. Oh, just like that. Anybody wearing blue around me, nigga, I'm smacking their ass. And niggas just keep walking by me wearing blue. Oh, that nigga, he connected to them other blue niggas, so yeah. That's what it looked like, bro. Cause everybody's telling at this point. And once these motherfucking state and fed people figure that out, a lot of more niggas gonna get picked up, bro. I can promise you that. Depending on the case of this Rico, it really don't even matter on this case because this is the state case. So Thug could beat the state case and still have to go up against the feds. And niggas just kept catching pleas on the fucking state. So imagine going to the fed and fighting. I really think Thug gonna plead that shit up. Because the game's not the same no more, bro. Niggas ain't scared to tell. You got a nigga that told and is still rapping like he didn't tell. So, like I said, nigga ain't get beat up for snitching. Don't nothing happen to snitches no more. Once y'all realize that shit, then y'all can actually understand what the fuck is going on out here and see what the real threat is. But I'm out this hoe. I don't give a fuck, man.